Now let's see this topic of mean value theorem. So the first theorem is Rolle's theorem. So I'll read it out and explain you. So Rolle's theorem says that let f of x be defined in the range a comma b such that it satisfies three conditions. First condition is f of x is continuous in a comma b, and the second condition is f of x is differentiable in a comma b, and the third condition is f of a equal to f of b. If you have any such points, right, if you have any such points in which all these three conditions hold, then they are saying that this theorem says that then there exists at least one point c between a and b in such a way that f dash of c is equal to 0. So what they are trying to say is, let us say there is a function here, okay, there is a function here, and assume that the function is moving something like this, okay. Now this is f of x is the function and x is the values, right? So you can take 2 points here, one point, let's call it as a, and let's call this one as b, right? Now if you see this point, f of a is equal to f of b, isn't it? So what they are trying to say is, whenever you have any such 2 points on which the value of the functions is equal, then definitely you will be able to find one more point between these 2 points in such a way that you should be able to draw a tangent which is parallel to x-axis. That is what they are trying to say, okay. So again 2 more conditions are added there. So one thing is these 2 values should be same, and 2 more conditions added is that the function should be continuous, which means there should not be any holes or jumps. In case if if there is a hole or a jump here, then this is not possible, isn't it? And the second one is the function is differentiable, which means the function should not have any sharp edges, which means the function should not be like this. So in this case also you will be able to see that f of a is equal to f of b, but then you will not be able to find a point at which tangent is equal to 0. The slope of the tangent is equal to 0, right? So there should not be any holes or cuts, and there should not be any corner edges, right? Other than this, you can say that you should be able to find out a point c, right? And also one more important point is there exists at least one point that is important. So what they mean to say is, sometimes it might so happen that there exists more than one point. Let us say you have a function like this, okay. Now assume that this is the point b and this is the point a, right? Now f of a is equal to f of b. The function value at a and b both are equal. Therefore you should be able to find out at least one value, isn't it? So here you have one value, and here you have one value, and also here you have one value. So at least one value is there. So what they are trying to say is, if a function is going to start at some value and again come back to that value, then what happens? Either it is going to remain stationary all the way, which means in that case it is going to be a straight line, or it is going to increase and then drop down, in which case the slope is going to be positive for some time and then negative for some time. Therefore definitely at the middle point the slope is going to be 0 at some point, isn't it? Or what is the other case? The value is going to decrease and then it is going to increase, right? So what do I mean? If f of a equal to f of b, then see, let us say these are the 2 points, this is a and this is b. Now they are saying that f of a equal to f of b. How can this happen? One way is your function is just a straight line. In this case, at all the points, whenever you draw the tangent, it will be definitely parallel to x-axis. What is the other case? The function is going to increase and then it is going to decrease. Then only once the function increases, if it has to reach the same value, it has to decrease somewhere, right? And also they are saying that it is differentiable, which means there are no corner edges, right? Therefore definitely if you are drawing the tangents, at least one tangent at some point is going to be parallel to x-axis. What is the other case? The function is going to be decreasing and then again it will increase to reach the same point. Even in this case also, if you try to draw the tangent at all the points, at least at one point you are going to get a point in such a way that it is parallel to x-axis, given that it is differentiable. If it is continuous and differentiable, only these 3 cases are going to happen, right? And sometimes what happens is, you might get it multiple times, increase, decrease, increase, decrease, and finally reach that point. In that case, you are going to get more than one point at which tangent is going to be parallel to x-axis. Got it? Okay, that is about this theorem.